If you are watching this video on June 25th, the day that this comes out, I am officially currently on a plane to New York. Yes, let's go. I haven't been on like a out of North Dakota trip since 2 years ago when we visited my family in the Philippines. So I'm very stoked. I should specify that we're going to Rochester, not New York City. We're a little bit scared of New York City. My dad's a little bit scared of it, but I'm excited, okay? I've never been to New York, period, so... But I will say there is this sort of unspoken tension in the family right now. Well, the family as in me, my mom, and my dad. But we have to stop at O'Hare International Airport for a connecting flight from where we are to Rochester. And the thing about O'Hare International Airport, in my family, we understand that this is the worst airport in the United States, completely uncontested. My family doesn't travel very often, and it just so happens that the last time we traveled to the Philippines, we also had to pass through O'Hare International Airport, and it was just not a good experience all around. And the second I entered the premises, I knew that it was going to be bad because the first interaction I saw was between a staff member of O'Hare International Airport, and he was screaming at this pregnant woman that was just trying to get to her next flight. Like, oh my god, can she catch a break? She's already pregnant. She's got, like, I don't know how big a baby is. That's like 8 pounds in her belly. She's probably uncomfortable. She's probably upset because, I don't know, the service there is just bad. And she's getting yelled at by this person that's supposed to be helping her. This man is like, "Get to the terminal! Your terminal is that way! You're in the wrong place!" And this girl is just like, "I don't know where to go. I don't know what's going on." I was like, damn! Is this how things are done in Chicago? Like, this is a whole different world from what I'm used to. So anyways, me and my mom, we gotta book it to our next flight because our initial flight was like 6 hours or something late. But here is the dilemma. The layout of O'Hare International Airport is so freaking funky. There's like, I don't know how many different buildings. There's at least 2 because the one that we landed in was different from the building that our connecting flight was leaving out of. So when we land at O'Hare International Airport, me and my mom have to book it to the shuttles to basically get bussed over to the next building. Luckily, the terminal that was listed on our TV where our flight was located, it was the right I don't know if it's called a terminal. It was like that central building that our flights were on. Why ever O'Hare Airport doesn't just make all the terminals connect, that's beyond me. I have absolutely no idea. If I was the engineer of that building, I would do something different because it did not work. But anyways, the terminal on the TV was correct. So we went to that terminal, and so we look on the other TV inside the actual building, and it's like, okay, well, your plane is gonna get here at this specific spot. So we're waiting at that spot, and, well, what do you know, it's not at that spot. I don't know how to explain it, but it was like, on the TV it told us that our flight was at, let's say, A10 or something. Like section A10. So me and my mom, we're chilling at A10, waiting for our flight. Well, lo and behold, our airplane isn't at A10, it's at freaking A2 or something like that. So yeah, obviously we missed our flight, we were already late. And this is completely the airport's fault because it literally had the wrong section listed on the TV by our flight. So like, how are we supposed to know that that was the wrong one? But, okay, fine, whatever. We're just gonna contact the airport, get reimbursed, get a free flight out of there, get a replacement for our connection flight. Nope, that didn't happen because apparently the airport wasn't liable for our missing a connection flight. Oh my god, brother, just give me a break. So, the end of the story is me and my mom, well, we got my dad. He's on the phone like 2 hours with O'Hare trying to figure out when our next connection flight's gonna be. We gotta spend a night in some random hotel in the area of the O'Hare International Aeropuerta. And yeah, we don't get our flight until the next day. It was just a mess. And so now the fact that we have to go back to O'Hare, like, there's no other option. We could go down to Arizona, but then we'd be like going negative direction, and I think it would cost more money. So we literally have no choice but to go through O'Hare again. So I'm pretty much certain that something's gonna go wrong, but I'm just gonna cross my fingers. Hopefully it'll be fine, but regardless of what happens, we're just gonna make the most out of it. There's already been some kind of conundrum with the Airbnb. They canceled on us and they never told us, so got that figured out too, but hopefully it's good. We're going for a wedding. My mom's cousin's daughter is getting married, and I've never been to a wedding in my life. So, bro, new era, new me, new situations, new freaking experiences. Everything's just joy max this month. But hey, if you like this video and you want to see more stories just like this one, why don't you hit the subscribe button? Listen, I am on 6 subscribers. I need to have double digits by the end of the month or else I'm going to crash out. So please subscribe. Also, while you're at it, why don't you click on this video on the screen right now because it is just as good as this one was. But goodbye. Thanks for watching.